very pleasant good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome once again to Big Stone Television. Today, my dream has come true. I am finally sitting beside the queen of the dancehall. We're talking about Carlene'S. In 1992, she created this phenomenon, and the world couldn't get enough of her. Dancehall wasn't the same anymore. Remember, you had the greats of dancehall like Beenie Man, Bounty Killer, and all the other greats that was stirring up the dancehall. And the music was great. But then there came the looks, the fashion, the bunununus, the sweetness, the cuteness, and guess what? Carlene'S brought it all. Carlene, welcome to Big Stone Television.
Thank you for having me.
As you know, in 1997, Vibes magazine had to find her, and they did an exclusive on Carlene because at that time she had the dance butterfly. Even me as a man was doing the butterfly because everybody was doing it, and it took off. That the world started gravitating to the moves. People from Japan start coming into Jamaica, wanting to meet the Queen. People from Europe, people from the United States of America, Africa, and dancehall has not been the same since. But today, it's a bittersweet day for me. Yes, I'm elated to sit beside the Queen, but her sister, our beloved sister Pinky, is not doing so well. And that is the main reason why I'm here today. Real Helping Hand is a platform that reach out, it's a Caribbean platform. And we cater to our own. I mean, we cater to people from all over the world, don't get me. But you don't need a social security number. You don't need anything to be a part of this platform. You can just reach out to Real Helping Hands and they'll do all the paperwork, and then help is on its way. Remember, we did Tiger, and help came for Tiger. We did Peanut Dread, and even the Prime Minister talking about Radam. Well, guess what? Today, we're doing Pinky, and want everybody going at them socks and them thread bag. Go in and find a little thing there, and put it towards a Real Helping Hands campaign. It is Dancehall Queen Carlene's sister Pinky, Real Helping Hand campaign. Carlene, how are you?
I am good. I am good. I have to give thanks. I am good.
I am so unhappy to see that you are unhappy because I know you love your sister dearly.
Of course, as I said in many interviews, I am who I am today because of her.
Because of her. Tell us a little bit of the earlier time when this started, this wickedness, this illness. Tell us how it all started.
Alright, so it started in 2020 when she did mammogram. They found a little lump that at the time they said, you know, so sent it off to have it done, the biopsy done, and they said, you know, nothing serious, but they're going to remove this little lump. You know, she even opted to take the breast off if it was, and they said no, they didn't need to do that. So they gave her radiation and think all was well. In January 2022 is when she went back to get her test done, and they found out that it was no stage 2.
Oh, stage 2.
Yeah, it was
always
always
cancer. It was always cancer.
Yeah, but it was cancer, you know,
stage
nothing.
1. Okay.
No stage, it was just a little lump.
Okay.
So they said, okay, that they had it under control, and so behold and told, 2 years later, it's now stage 2. So they had to give her chemo first, chemotherapy, a lot of chemo session. And after she was through with doing the chemo, and they went back and did the test, they said, bad news, worse news now. It's now all over her, and it's stage 4. So, you know, they turn it up, give her a lot of radiation, back-to-back radiation. Yes, that broke her down. Pinky went to 93 pounds. You know, she's usually 168, 170.
93, yeah.
Yeah, she lives a great life. She eats well. She's very, you know, energetic. She exercises by walking up and down, and you know, she's lively. As I've said in many occasions, she's the life of our family.
But you know something, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to remember that Carlene shaved her head. And to do this gesture, you know, a woman's hair is the pride and joy. You know, some people even went as far as to Asia to get these hair. And Carlene grows it naturally, and she shaved it down to skull.
Yes.
For her sister. Tell us a little bit about that gesture.
At the time when she was going through the chemo, you know, part of doing chemotherapy is that your hair will go.
Yes.
And so when I saw her with her hair, it wasn't her choice to lose her hair, but it was my choice to shave my head in solidarity to Pinky and all the other cancer survivors, you know, to just say the least I could do. It's the least I could do. Just to show she knows that I love her. She knows that I'm in support. It's not just me, it's all my family. You know, my other sisters, Corona, Janet, Lorraine, you know, they are there in the same space with her. So whenever she needs anything, she has them. Plus, you know, she has my nieces, my nephews, my other sisters also. She has friends who I tell you, yeah, she has some ride and die friends, you know, that's there with her to make sure at her beck and call she's as comfortable as she can be. Yes. So it was nothing for me to do. I didn't think twice. I didn't care how it was going to look, because as I said, she did not have a choice.
She didn't have a choice. You did a number of charity for other people. You looked out for so much people. You looked out for Tiger. You looked out for a lot of people. Tell us a little bit about your helping so much people, and know you in turn need help.
Well, this is not something I just started to do. I'm doing this from day one. I'm one of the first dancehall representatives to give wheelchairs to the Mona Rehab in 1995. Yeah, then I went back and I gave them Pampers, and I even at the time working with Sashi, we donated the first paraplegic vehicle that Jamaica had. So I've always been, you know, I used to do Maxine Children Park Home with Roy Fowle. You know, a lot. It's my nature. I was brought up this way. This is how all my sisters are, but especially Pinky and Lorraine. They have taught me how to be caring, giving. So, you know, it's always difficult for anybody, but people don't understand this horrible disease affects your whole family, because it's one, as I've said over and over, Pinky is the life of my family. You know, she has she's just trust me, anything serious she makes fun out of it, but that's her nature, that's who she is. As I said, you know, I can't travel to the States right now, so I depend on my family to do certain things, and certain things she's the one who does them for me, you know, to go get my curtains and all my nice rugs, and yeah, so it's easier. And she would come to Jamaica because, you know, she hadn't worked since 2020. So that's also one of the problems, you know, with finance, and don't care how much money you have. If you're spending it and not putting it back, it has to be done.
Of course.
And so, you know,
I know, Carlene'S, sorry to cut you. I know a lot of you out there might be saying, but Dancehall Queen Carlene'S, rich and so on, she has given to so much different charity.
I have, and continue to give.
And continue to give.
Yes.
I myself have given to so much charity, but when I was ill, I had to reach out to my fans. And if they don't know that you need,
right,
nobody's gonna say, but Carlene'S, you wait and you could have did reach out. So ain't nothing about no pride here. We're talking about needs. And we're talking about stage 4 cancer, and it costs a pretty penny.
Yes, it does.
Tell us a little bit more about Pinky, the early days of the vibrant Pinky, when Pinky was all over the place. And
well, my credit to being who I am is from Pinky. I'm who I am because of Pinky. She used, you know, she used to date Tiger back in the early, and so they would take me everywhere. She would take me everywhere, you know, as our little sister, and I started to like what I'm seeing, you know, and see how yeah, they enjoy dancehall, and of course I only had to love it.
Yeah.
And so, you know, she would be my protector, still is, as much as she's sick.
She's sick,
Please
yeah.
don't mess with me, I'm telling
Yeah,
you.
Pinky
You'd
coming
see,
at you.
yeah, you'd see the lion in her going to roar. So she's always been my protector. She's always been the one who I know have my back in a different way. All my sisters do, but herself and Lorraine has been close. We've been close, you know, where they're my bigger sister and they guide me through, because my other sisters live overseas, and so, you know, they come on occasion, but she and Lorraine has been there. So
How are
it's,
you?
if Pinky has a cold, it affects me.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're very close. You know?
Pinky, as you know, is not new to pain because she was shot.
Yes, in
Tell us a little bit about that.
2003, she was at a dance in Port Moore-LaRousse, and a stray shot caught her. It had nothing to do with
it was all
her.
over the newspaper.
Yeah, it had nothing to do with her, and you know, at that time things were much better for me and my family too, and so we did all that she needed to do. She had our money then too, so we could have fixed. Nobody needed any help, not understanding. But I can tell you though, that trauma that her body went through is probably the reason for this.
Why? Okay, you never know. Yeah, because maybe them bullets have certain ailments in it.
And not
Poison
only
bullet.
it shattered
Probably
her.
a nerve. Yeah.
So as I said, you know, she's still here. She is alive and well, and we just want to get her to where she needs to be.
Well, Carlene, you know, I'm so proud of the way you look out for your sister. See, you've helped so many people, Tiger and all the others.
She too,
and
when Sasa and Tiger, as I tell you, you know, because she was okay. Yes, she was sending down the stuff for Tiger. She was sending the pampers for Sasa, you know. Wow. She didn't just sit there and say, oh, no. She was working and buying what I need, and I'll tell her what they need. And yeah, it was sent in barrels and boxes. And so, you know, she herself was even when she got sick, even when she was told, because we never knew the depth of what this sickness was going to do. So up to last year, she was still sending, not understanding that her illness would have gotten so intense where, you know, it didn't stop at 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, and when we say Sasa, we're talking about Denzel, the promoter who died recently. Carlene's gave a moving tribute to him. I was at his funeral and so on. Long live Sasa.
Yes.
But I just want to add to this, because when we're talking about giving, we should give and give from our heart, living for the sake of others. So, Carlene, I'm going to go into my little wallet here, and I want to make a contribution to this, because I think you're doing a remarkable job. Here is $5,000, Carlene.
Thank you very much.
And it goes a far way, and I just want you to do whatever little thing that it can buy. Please.
Remember, it's not only medication. She has to eat differently.
Yes, ma'am, of course.
And that in its entirety is another story.
Exactly.
Because we have to go to the guidelines. She always ate well, trust me, but no, it's a different eating.
But you were saying now that your weight started to improve.
She went down to 93
pounds. Are you trying now
pounds.
holistic medicine?
Yes, we are. We're doing
that costs a pretty money.
Yes, we're doing the holistic. And I'm sorry we didn't go that route first, but you know, sometimes you have to listen to the doctors, because I'm not a doctor, and you know, and she's always been a God-fearing person, and she has toned that up. The prayers, you know, from friends, people who she don't even know, send her prayers. She listens to them. As I said too, some of the people out there can be so unkind. If you really don't have anything to say on this issue, just go to the one that you do. You know, sickness is not given to anybody. Exactly.
And your loved ones.
You don't know. She didn't choose to be sick, you know. As I said, so you can't just assume somebody being sick, especially with something like stage 4 cancer, and just be mean. It's already enough for them to deal with. So I really would appreciate it if you have nothing good to say. Just please don't say anything.
And guess what? For those haters out there, we love you same way. And we just want to say that today for me, tomorrow for you. It can happen to you and your loved ones, and someone that you really
and don't care how much money you have. if you keep spending it and not
And you don't
putting
put
it
it
back, it has to be
into
finished,
what you, I'm
right?
telling you.
And I've never been selfish. Even with my sister going through, I still found time to help other persons who needed. I remember when we had a lockdown, and you know, went to Augustown and big up Rash and Peter Solomon, who, when I saw what was happening, I said, okay, the care packages, I did over 100 care packages for the elderly in Augustown out of my pocket. You know, I did a lot of stuff for Sasa. I tried to build his house. 90% of that money came out of my pocket. You know, I felt the need that I could help and I should help and I wanted to help. Same thing with Tiger. You know, I know he needed certain things because of illness, and I went into my pocket. And anybody else, I did this young lady, she's in Old Harbor, and big up to all who turn around and help her, because they saw, just like you, I gave the first door and window, and somebody said, well, if she's doing it,
Of course.
you know, Jasmine Dean, father
Yes.
in St. Thomas.
Still not been found, but
Right, not been
still
found,
working.
but you know, myself and Christine Jackson, a couple people from Canada said, listen, let's help. I went in my pocket. You know, I also want to big up Dickie, whenever I have a charity venture, he jumps with me. I said, listen,
big up Dickie.
let's go. Yeah, he takes us wherever. So you know, it's a challenging road, but with love and respect, and of course help, it can take, you know, a better way and make life easier, so your sickness can go away faster. Yeah.
How is the rest of the family coping?
It's hard because, as I tell you, Pinky is the life of my family. Yes, it's not easy. My sisters, you know, I have no brothers. I do have brother-in-laws, but it's all girls and we're very close, you know, so it affects us deeply. And well, I don't know if you knew, I just lost my nephew in December, Joe Mercer.
Yes. Oh yes, Joe Mercer.
My little sister Carlene'S, that's her son.
Yes. Condolences. I did a tribute.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I did a tribute.
Yeah,
so you
Joe
can
Mercer
go
is
on
my
Big
nephew.
Stone Television.
It's my little sister's first child with Stephen Marley.
So you have it as soon as one thing is off, there's another on.
Yes, so you know, it's not easy, but guess what? We're together, and that makes it easier.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm using this opportunity. I really had wanted to come and interview the queen of the dancehall, but this is even more because we're saving a life. We're helping to make Pinky's life a little bit more comfortable, and it's an honor for me to come here and to do this. But I'm imploring, I'm asking you, I'm begging you, please go to the Real Helping Hands crowdfunding platform. It is Dancehall Queen Carlene's sister Pinky. Just type that in and everything will come up. Go to Carlene's Instagram page and just type in
Dancehall Queen Carlene on Instagram.
Dancehall Queen Carlene.
Go to my profile and you'll see Real Helping, and then you just contribute.
Everything comes up.
And I do want to thank a lot of persons. I don't want to say any names because you might miss somebody.
Yeah, and then people get,
you know, feel offended. We're humans, and I'm sitting here not wanting to do this kind of interview. As he said, I wish I was talking about, you know, what I've done in the past with my career, but unfortunately that's not the interview. So I just want to thank all who's been there with me and her on this journey. Sometimes it's just a simple phone call or a visit. You know, it's not always only money. Yes, money is most important in terms of paying the bills, you know, for her health treatment, but it's, some persons come with a tree apple and you don't know how much that means
fruits
to her.
are good,
you know. So as I'm saying, thank you to everybody who has supported her, continue to support her, and who don't want to support her, I still thank you, because I know probably in the back of your head, you know, she comes to your mind. So I just want to thank everybody, all the persons who has put together to have her here with us today. And we're going to have her here for many
You see how optimistic she is, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm saying the same thing. I'm echoing the same thing. Please go to the Real Helping Hand
Thank you. Yes, thank you in advance.
Very, very worthy cause. I had a great time sitting here. I wish I was talking to Carlene, talking about all the great things that she's done, her touring the world and so on, and talking to Pinky about some of the things that Pinky have done and so on. But health is wealth, and health comes first. And we're using this platform, Big Stone Television, to reach out to all my clients base to help and support her, because she really needed it at this time. Is there anybody else? I know from A to Z just got acknowledged, but is there anybody else that you might want to say thank you to?
I can't just say one, and it will go on forever, you know. Because I tell you, I have people who have been donating to her directly, not through the helping hand. Because like you, who just, you know, I have people call, zelling her money too. So we've been getting the help, you know, through other ways.
Sources and
so I thank everybody. I'm telling you, no money is greater than any. They're all the same, because they wind down to one thing, helping Pinky with her cancer treatment. So I just want to, I can't thank you guys enough. You know, there are some thanks that I'll get to say to persons themselves, because, you know, I know them to say thank you, but for who I don't know, I just want to plead and reach out and telling you I totally, truly appreciate you standing with me in solidarity to my sister and for her.
Well,
thank you.
I'm going to reiterate, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's Jamaican patois for thank you. Thank you so much. Please, even if you don't have $1 to give to Pinky, but if you share this video, then it might just reach someone who wants to donate. All right, so don't feel bad if you cannot do it this time around, but share the video. Just share it and share it and share it. Do your part by sharing it and talking about it. And the more people, remember we have 7 billion people in the world. And if we get $1 from your sharing, Pinky, heal up, because we can go to the moon and get the cure and come back and make sure Pinky nice. All right? So remember, Real Helping Hands platform is there for you. People from the Caribbean, people from all over the world, join it, be a part of something great. It's a West Indian thing, it's a Jamaican thing, and it's a dancehall queen Carlene'S thing with Pinky. Go to the Real Helping Hand and support. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and share this video. And if you have not yet subscribed to Big Stone Television, then we are wait man. Butterfly. Catch you later.
Hi, this is Pinky, Carlene's big sister. I just want to let you guys know, thank you for supporting me, and I thank you very, very much from my heart. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1 million trillion times.